Good afternoon, D&D, TikTok, and beyond, and welcome to Roll for Sandwich.
Wasn't active for a while, but I'm back. Smile.
Let's go. Today I'm going to be using this set of custom sandwich ingredient dice that was made for me by Druid Dice. Thanks. Let's kick it off with our roll for bread. 4, pumpernickel. Okay, so if you're from Germany, you might look at this and say, well, that's not pumpernickel bread. Without going into the long, complicated history, the stuff we have in America uses rye and wheat flour mixed together, resulting in a fluffier, less dense bread. All right, let's roll.
Wait, so pumpernickel's supposed to be like super dense?
For Maine, using our Maine D12, it's got a ham in it. 9, buck stick. This buck stick is a venison summer sausage, and as is popular with lean meats like venison when made into sausage, it's cut with pork fat. The result is a tasty and rather mild sausage. Just have to remove the synthetic casing, and then we're ready to get some slices. This buck stick is a venison summer sausage, and as is popular with lean meats like venison when made into sausage, it's cut with pork fat. The result is a tasty and rather mild sausage. Just have to remove the synthetic casing, and then we're ready to get some slices on our sandwich.
Oh, that looks so good.
All right, there we go. Next up, let's roll for cheese.
That looks so good.
4, Munster. Yeah, I roll Munster a lot, but that's going to happen when it's a cheese that I normally keep on hand pretty much all the time.
That looks so good.
Next, let's roll Roughage.
This is a 10 out of 10 so far.
4 green onion and 6 green pepper. Harvested some fresh green onion.
I'm not a crazy green onion guy, but like this is still probably a 10 out of 10.
A couple of green onions over and over and over again. Green onion, it's the gift that keeps on
Try
giving.
summer sausage. Hold up. Let's go.
And now to slice up some green pepper. Did you know the green, yellow, orange, and red bell peppers that you find at the supermarket are all the same pepper in different states of ripeness? Next up, let's roll for some wild magic.
What?
4. Let's see here. 4, we have salmon skins. These salmon skin snacks are essentially pork rinds, but made of salmon skin. And while I enjoy...
I ain't gonna lie to you. Listen, I ain't gonna yuck your yum, but pork rinds, chat convinced me were like God's gift to Earth. And I bought some thinking that it was gonna be amazing, and it was fucking terrible. Dude, it was awful.
Pork rinds, I'm not really a fan of things that taste fishy. I have not had these before, but from the smell, I'm a little bit worried. All right, and last but not least, we've got the D20 like sauce roll. Here we go.
Forbidden Cheeto Puffs.
That's a 14 lemon chili sauce. I don't know much about this Vietnamese lemon chili sauce, only that it says on the bottle for seafood. It's pretty thick, almost has the consistency of honey, but the taste is pretty good, and is pretty much right there in the name, lemon chili. Let's go ahead and get our sandwich closed up here.
This is probably dropped down from like a 10 to like...
toothpicks in to hold it together. And let's get it cut in half.
Maybe like a 7.9. Maybe lower, actually.
And let's take a look at that cross-section.
Yeah, the salmon skins is weird. It might be lower. It might be like a 6.
Well, other than the salmon skins, we got off pretty easy today, I think. The question now is, will they tank the entire sandwich? They were also labeled as spicy, so that may help us or hurt us. We'll find out. But the rest of the sandwich seems decently cohesive, at least. And that lemon chili sauce might make a good bridge between the fish and the rest of it. I guess we'll see. Let's taste it. Well, one of the big problems right away with those salmon skins is the distribution. You can get a lot of fish flavor in one bite and not as much in the next. When it's a little more in the background, it's tolerable. And the spice really sneaks up on you. I wasn't expecting them to be this spicy. And being paired with that lemon chili sauce, though not very spicy on its own, does kind of add fuel to the fire. Even still, it's not too bad. That deer sausage is pretty mild and subdued.
Yeah, thank you for the 5 months. Appreciate it.
On its own, so pairing it with some stronger flavors isn't a bad thing. All in all, I've definitely had a lot worse on this show. And especially
like
worse things with fishy ingredients.
Yeah, like a 6.8.
And that is another Monday roll for sandwich down. And actually the second Monday in a row with fishy flavors. Though I'd say this one wasn't quite as bad. So much so, I think I'm going to give this one a 7.1. And I'm going to call it the Fishing Game Club. Shout out to the Detroit Lions for a clutch victory last night. And once again, thank you everyone for joining me today. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you on Wednesday.
This was a pretty good sandwich, other than the salmon skins. So like, honestly, what the fuck? Why did it scammed us? What the fuck? Why does it go straight to the end? Oh my god.
Good afternoon, D&D, TikTok, beyond, and welcome to Roll for Sandwich.
pissed. No, I didn't pre-watch. I promise you, I never pre-watched any of this. Every time, whenever I get it, if you fucking chosen my For You page, I hit like and then I scroll past it because I know that I'll watch it with you guys later, okay? No, I'm not even signing on my account either. I'm on my PC. I don't watch TikTok on my PC.
Inside my lunch.
Oh my God, I'm not lying. I don't know.
This episode of Roll for Sandwich is sponsored by Dimension 20. They've just kicked off their new season, Fantasy High Junior Year. If you haven't checked out Dimension 20 before, now is the perfect time to start. The premiere episode of Fantasy High Junior Year will be available on the Dimension 20 YouTube channel, free to watch starting at 1:30 p.m. today. I highly recommend it. Let's go ahead and get this sandwich started with our roll for bread. 3, waffle. Well, it seems the only waffles I have left are chocolate chip waffles, so that's what we're gonna do, for better or worse.
Okay, could be good,
Next
could
up,
be
let's
bad.
roll for main. 10, pepperoni. Okay, I could see the fatty and slightly spicy pepperoni going.
I like
okay with the
pepperoni.
chocolate.
Pepperoni's
Waffles
goated.
aren't all that sweet without syrup on them. I see that working to our advantage. It's just really gonna depend on what else we get.
In high school, I was voted most likely to be pushed out of a tree.
All right, roll for cheese.
Okay.
6, Parmesan Reggiano. Got that real Parmesan today, baby. None of that green shaker stuff.
Looking
Just about 2
good.
years, this cheese is very low moisture. We're gonna shave some onto our sandwich today. Could grate it, but I think less will fall off if we shave it. As far as the pairings go, I think we're still on track. Parmesan and pepperoni are a good match. So far,
Kinda cooking.
so good. Next up, let's
Angel
roll
is
for our
fine.
roughage.
Just cooking the time.
5 broccoli rabe and 8 tomato. I would describe broccoli rabe as being a vegetable halfway between broccoli and asparagus. I've got some sauteed up for our sandwich today. It'll be an
Almost.
interesting addition. Broccoli rabe is a little bitter, but bitter's not the worst thing when pairing with chocolate. Next, we'll prep our tomato. Hey, Gleer, can I get a hand? Thank you. I don't think tomato's too off track with what we've got so far. I don't know, this sandwich might still have a shot. All right, and now it's time to hit it with some wild magic. 7, jubes. Jubes are a coconut gel snack. They have
Ooh, oh, it's off the rails. GG's. I do not
different
fuck with
sweet
coconut.
flavors. What I have today is the mango flavor.
Oh no, they look like tofu coconut cubes. Oh no.
They have an interesting chewy texture, kind of almost like boba. Now, you know what? I bet these pretty much fit exactly in the squares of the waffle. These are sweet and
That's funny.
taste like mango. I don't really think they're going to cooperate too well.
No,
with
it's off
anything
the
else we've
rails.
got
It's
going on so
GG's.
far,
It was going
except
so
maybe the
good.
chocolate. But when you roll the dice for your lunch, sometimes that's what you get. All right, and last but not least, it's the D20 sauce roll. Here we go.
Yet when I go to sleep at night, I dream of a world where I might be able to walk through a field without stepping on a rake or gopher hole.
We've got 5 cranberry horseradish today. So much for the cohesion. Pretty good on like a turkey sandwich, but I don't know about this. Let's get our sandwich closed up here.
No.
Get our toothpicks in to hold it together, and let's flick it in
Dude,
half.
it was going so good.
Now let's take a look at that cross section. Okay. Well, this is an interesting one. We got kind of ambushed by some fruity flavors there at the end. I'm not sure how to feel about it. Let's give it a
I think
taste.
this is gonna be like a 2, maybe less.
Yeah, you know, right away, cranberry horseradish was not the best match for this. The horseradish kind of covers up some of the more subtle flavors, but in a way that I think generally detracts from the sandwich. It's not terrible. It's not
Maybe like a
making me wanna throw up.
2.3.
The jubes are just texturally so weird in here. And the waffles are not holding up well under so many wet ingredients. I think I can safely say that I am glad to put this one behind me and move on to better and brighter sandwiches. That being said, I'm going to go ahead and give this one a 4.5 today, and I'm going to call it the Waffle Horse.
Wait a minute, hold the fuck up. Like 3 videos ago, there was one that was middle of the road, pretty good, and it was a 4.9. This one was not good and like described as, well, I don't want to throw up. How is that a 4.5? I'm sorry.
Thanks for hanging out today, everybody.
We gotta realign on these. We gotta have to.
Hope you
We're gonna
have
have
a
to
great day,
meeting offline.
I
Talk
will
about
see
this.
you next episode. Good
Next.
afternoon, D&D, TikTok, and beyond.
Holy shit!
And welcome to Roll for Sandwich. Good afternoon, D&D, TikTok, and beyond. Welcome to Roll for Sandwich.
I was excited
Here's
for
where
this
I
one.
let Fate decide my lunch. Let's go. Today I'm going to be using these liquid core
Oh,
koi
those
fish
are
dice that were
sick.
sent in by a
Dude, those are actually so cool. I like fish. Not like eating fish, but like
viewer. Thanks.
You know what I mean? Like,
let's get things started with our roll for bread. 2 Detroit English muffin bread.
Looking at fish.
I found this bread at my local bakery. It is a dense, yeasty bread, and I found it makes a really good grilled cheese. Unfortunately, it looks like I only have 1 regular slice left, so I'm going to have to use the butt for the other side. But that's okay. I don't mind.
The butt is always the worst.
Let's roll for Maine. 9 buck stick. All right, we're giving our venison summer sausage a chance at redemption. Last time, things were looking pretty good until it was paired with salmon skins, so I'm glad we're getting another chance at it.
Okay, looking good so far. Looking
Next
very
up, let's
good.
roll for cheese. 5 chèvre. Chèvre is your classic, smooth, creamy goat cheese.
This is so good. Dude, I was not a goat cheese believer until I started watching these, and then I gave it a shot. And I haven't had really recently, but I always keep it in the house now for like some crackers or like some toast or something. Oh,
it has an acidic tang to it that gives its signature flavor.
The only complaint I have is it comes in these really shitty plastic containers, and it's so, and you can see you've dropped it. It's so annoying to deal with. It's so annoying. Like, can they not figure out a better delivery method? I don't care if you put it in a tube and I gotta squeeze the bitch out. Like, I'm so sick of it. It's so ass.
The venison sausage is pretty mild and unassertive, so
skill issue.
Stronger flavor.
You skill my nuts
is not a bad thing. My chèvre is
okay. He does the same thing I do. It crushes
but,
it kind of.
We'll make it work. So
I feel better now. I always thought I was f***ing it up.
Let's roll that roughage. 2 romaine and 10 Pacos pickles. Well, nothing wrong with a little lettuce on your sandwich. Provides a little bit of bulk and texture, and something for the sauce to stick to. Tony Pacos is a Toledo-based hot dog joint and Hungarian food restaurant, and they also sell their pickles nationally. These particular pickles are sweet and spicy pickles. Now, I much prefer dill pickles to sweet pickles, but I think in this case, with the goat cheese, these might be all right. All right, let's hit it with a little wild magic. Nat 20! Happy birthday to me! As always, 20 on my list is dealer's choice, so I get to pick. Today I choose bacon!
Bacon!
And last but not least, it's the D20 sauce roll.
This is going to be a 10.
2. Chipotle ketchup.
Oh.
Honestly, it's incredibly fitting to get ketchup also on my birthday. At least it's not plain ketchup or ketchup that is using
I should have said it. I'm sorry.
When you start adding spicy flavors to ketchup, you're kind of making barbecue sauce anyway, and I don't mind barbecue sauce as much as I mind ketchup. Let's go ahead and get our sandwich cut in half.
This is going to be probably like an 8.9. The ketchup kind of
let's take a look
brought
at
it
that
down a
cross
little bit.
section. Honestly, could be worse. A Nat 20 and then a ketchup roll is a pretty fitting summation of my birthday. Let's give it a taste.
Wait, he's 36?
You know, it's honestly not too bad. Like I said, that ketchup has big barbecue sauce vibes, which goes really well with the smoky bacon. And then you've got a little extra spice from those pickles.
Looks pretty damn good for 36.
Nice, bright sharpness to it all. I think my biggest complaint is just the overall sweetness from the sweet pickles and the ketchup. I think it would have been even better with dill pickles. Well, there we have it. Another week of Rover Sandwich in the books and another trip around the sun for me.
Solid 8.6,
Things definitely could have gone
maybe?
much worse today. I'm sitting at an 8.9 for this one, and I'm going to call it the birthday buck. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you on Monday.
That was actually a pretty good one. That could have been easily a 10 out of 10, but the ketchup kind of, you know.